off or whatever because there's music playing, and I hope it doesn't cut it off due to copyright bullshit. But I just wanted to. I told you guys I'd come back. The next video I make, which will be right after this, I'm gonna. My friends are playing, and I doubt they're gonna play any pop music, so there should be no copyright problems. But for this, I thought we might just talk about, like a Bob Dole died today, or so they say. I guess, sure, maybe, whatever. But there's this whole like R.I.P. like people they post on their Facebook or the Instagram or wherever else to like, oh, to a great American hero, to the me, he really represented our and I'm like, first of all, the virtue signaling has got to go because it's so phony. Like you really don't even, you never even thought about that dude. You never thought of him as some icon or like he's the essence of what it meant to be a really red, white, and blue-blooded American, or whatever you think. Anybody forget he's a politician, which means his whole thing is to be full of shit. Did we forget that part? So if you are like out there going, oh, good job, buddy, I love it. I mean, this goes for most actors, and you don't know these people. That's the thing. Why are you virtue signaling to everybody else that you fucking care? Nobody cares that you care, because you don't even care. That's the thing. And people that, it's a grand masturbatory celebration of it's a circle jerk. They go, oh yeah, I feel the same way. Like, no, you don't feel that way. I know you don't even have feelings. These people that do that, they are the least empathetic, least sympathetic, most cowardice, weird, strange, divisive, they're exclusive, non-inclusive, like I don't even know how to put it. It's so phony. Like, who cares? So I say, get rid of the R.I.P. Rest in peace, rest in prosperity. You don't know where they're resting. You don't know where they are. You don't know what life they might be living now. And you certainly don't know what kind of life they lived, because you don't know them. But if you were to take a good guess at it, if it's a politician, I'm going to go out on a limb here. It might break, and I might be wrong, but politicians are all actors and liars, and they don't do anything good for humanity. Just a thought. So people that applaud and support this, you're the problem. You're fake. You're the moron. They're just doing it. I have more disdain for people that support political parties than I do the actual people doing the reprehensible acts and whatever. I mean, whatever they're doing. Like they're just acting. They're just playing something out. I have way more respect for politicians, as abhorrent and ridiculous as they are, than I do for the people that support them. Because they at least kind of are going, they kind of know what they're doing. They kind of know they're full of shit. The people that are supporting it are they're just, what are they doing? What are you supporting? Like, you support that idea? Like, do you support all avenues? Well, mainly, yeah, I paint myself with this color, so I support this color. So that's the only one you know. You only know the red, you only know the blue, you don't know the green, the yellow, the white, the purple, the ochre. You don't know the burgundy, or in New Orleans we say burgundy. You don't know any of these? No, just one color, one political avenue. So I think people need to put to rest the idea that they need to say R.I.P. to anybody, because A, you don't know where they are. B, you hardly ever know them. Like, whenever these people are doing, like, saying this shit, like, what did you were hanging out, like, you hanging out on the weekends, you guys were besties? Oh, you never met them, never even hung out, so you have literally no opinion, and your view of whatever that person is or has done in life is next to or beneath worthless. And virtue signaling is not a good look. That will never work in the new world. what you think of the new world is up to you, but that won't work. You'll get called out for the faker, the phony, the pleb, like the nuisance that you are. You know, people that just like smile at everything and they want to like give you a thumbs up and like, great, you know, how corny and fake they are. Like those people have like serious mental issues. You know, those are the ones that are always like the smiling depressives. It goes along with it. They're so phony. Like be authentic. Try it. It's weird at first, I know, but be yourself. Whatever that is, I don't know. If it's, I like geeky people, as long as they're authentically geeky. It's like, you don't understand. That's cute. That's your thing. You'll figure it out one day, and you won't be so geeky. But people that try to act like they fucking care about everything. No, you don't. Stop it. Just stop it. Hello, Divine. I'm trying to listen to who's playing over there, because I think I'm going to bring you guys over to see the band, but there was sort of a battle of musicians over there for a second, and I didn't want to interrupt their chaos. Hey, what up, Pro? What's up, Numbskull and Bones? What's up, Kabar? Divine, yes. Yeah, if you're not yourself, who are you? Exactly. So in a lot of ways, when people say someone is a caca, yeah, they're right there. In a lot of ways, when people say that people are taken over by other entities or other, like, in a real way that happens, you can see when someone is taken over. You can see that. We all know there is some real spiritual warfare and shit going on. But in a very microcosmic way, people are taken over in little bits and pieces of what they're expelling out of themselves and what they really think and believe and hold true to themselves. And it's on such a, it happens all the time that you're like, you know, somebody that you know at work is completely different than they are at home versus out versus like they're like divergent personality and character traits. It's not saying don't act different in different places, because you should. I treat everyone differently. I don't treat anybody the same. That'd be ridiculous. I'm not going to treat an elderly person that needs help crossing the street the same as I would, a fit, 20-year-old that, versus a 5-year-old that is goofy, and I'm not going to act and treat all of those people the same way. Nor should you act the same in different spaces. But being authentic to whatever you feel in a situation is, I think, perhaps virtuous. So these people that act a little different, like they're being microcosmically taken over by some idea that doesn't actually fit into their totality. That it's like they as a large human, I know that I'm going to have a lot of contradictions in my life at different times, and maybe I learned something, so I've contradicted something earlier, or there might be two views that I have right now that I'll hold that are contrary to each other, but I can still maintain them and somehow live in a contrary, thing. And yes, we all have that, but I'm talking about to be contradictory to such a degree that it's unnerving, that it's like it goes against everything in every way. Well, I don't I don't support the use of drugs, but I'm gonna go sell them. Ooh, that's a tough one, but there's a lot of people who do it. Kabar, yes, chameleon-esque. I know that. Haha, Skull, that's hilarious. Mr. Mannion, what's going on, dude? So hopefully in the next 10 minutes, we're going to go, maybe 15 minutes, we're going to go over and listen to live music. I'm just trying to hear if I can hear my friend playing, and it's not another band playing over there. It's a weird echo. And then later, we might go to the Irish. I think David Mannion might be down with this. David. Oh, and actually, my friend's name is David as well. And the other dude is Irish, and there's an Irish. I don't know. There's like the community Italian community, Irish community, Jewish center, whatever. So there's an Irish place around here, and they're gonna go play some Irish jigs and shit, which is gonna be really interesting because my buddy is he's as black as night and ghetto as shit, but he's gonna go play drums over there. Music Maison, Mr. David Music Maison. Yeah. Kabar, you're Irish when you need to be. I don't know in what situations it would require someone being Irish, but sure. I suppose if you're saying in the drunken way, or that I'll fight you and drink Irish whiskey at 2 a.m, that way I can do that. Do you guys like my ridiculous pink sunglasses? Felt like that kind of day again. So what do you guys think? Do you guys want to go watch some live music? Let me do this. Let me just cut this short here so I can start it when I get over there, and that way if this shit because earlier there was some music on, it's probably gonna fuck this video up anyway, so I'm just gonna delete this. I'll probably say the same shit later. You guys were here for it, blah blah blah. And there's always helping me with beers or whatever. If you guys want to, CashApp, PayPal, all that stuff, it's beneath. You know how to do it. It's TsarXen. But yeah, come back in like 10 minutes. Come back here, and I'll have live music hopefully set up for you. If not, just check back in a little bit. I think they're probably setting up right now. They said 15 minutes, and it's been about that since I left. So it's good to see everybody. Stay well, be weird, and all that shit. You know how that goes. Be yourself. And there's the bells. It is officially. It's not. It's 1:15. I'm gonna get over there, and we'll listen to some live music. It's good to see everybody, and I will soon have more thoughts. And I have some back burner videos that I'm working on. And by working on them, I work differently. I just don't do anything. When my brain works when I don't do anything. Be weird, be yourself, and the bell tolls to me to come and go listen to some music. So hopefully I'll see you guys in like 10-15 minutes. Bye, bitches.